Welcome to Mr. Chalk's Revision Tips. In this video, we will look at fertility treatment, hormones and IVF treatment. So, fertility drugs contain FSH and LH, which stimulates the eggs to mature in the ovary. Fertility treatment increases a woman's chance of becoming pregnant, although the treatment does not always work. So, just to remind you about the hormones involved in the female reproductive system, you've got FSH. So FSH, if you remember, causes an egg to mature. Estrogen causes the uterus lining to start building up and turns off FSH. You've got progesterone. So progesterone maintains that uterus lining. And LH causes a mature egg to be released from the ovary. So, if we just think about which hormones are produced by the pituitary gland, it would be FSH and LH. Which hormones are produced by the ovaries? Estrogen and progesterone. Which hormone causes an egg to develop? It would be FSH. And which hormone maintains the uterus lining? Remember, it's progesterone. So, if a couple are having difficulty conceiving a child because there are issues with the quality of the man's sperm, or if the woman has blocked oviducts, IVF treatment can be used. So IVF involves giving the mother FSH and LH to stimulate the maturation of several eggs. So these eggs are collected from the mother and fertilised by sperm from the father in a dish outside of the woman's body in a laboratory. The fertilised eggs are allowed to develop back into embryos, and at the stage when these tiny balls of embryos are fully formed, they are inserted back into the mother's uterus. So, the two hormones involved with IVF treatment are FSH and LH. So, if we're looking at describing the process of IVF, quite often in questions they'll give you some sort of diagram. Some of the key things that you need to include are the fact that the eggs are collected from the ovaries, they mix with sperm. This is done outside of the body. The eggs are allowed to develop into embryos, and then the embryos are then reinserted back into the uterus. So the NHS choose which couples to give IVF treatment to. Right. There are a few advantages of IVF treatment. So it allows people to have babies on their own who otherwise couldn't. It's relatively safe, so it's got a safe track record. So since it was first used in 1978, the embryos can be screened for genetic diseases which can be important to families who already have infected or affected children. Unused eggs can be used for research or donated to other couples. So some of the disadvantages of IVF are that there can be side effects from the drugs used. There is a possibility of multiple birth, which could be potentially dangerous for the mother or the other babies. Ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome can occur, so this is when too many eggs develop in the ovaries. And there are a wide range of emotional and physical stresses that may need to be considered, as well as the fact that the success rates are not actually that high. So it's only got about a 5% success rate. Thanks for watching.